On day 1, I spawned in as a baby Cosmic Hydra inside a sacred Hydra temple. And in front of me were the ultimate power artifacts of the cosmos.
These belong to you, son.
It's time to fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? What are you talking about? Suddenly, in a huge burst, 7 deadly gods had entered inside, all led by Zeus, the god of lightning.
A new cosmic power has entered our world, and a Hydra shouldn't have it. It belongs to the gods.
Within seconds, they smashed down and took the artifacts for themselves. No! My parents charged in to defend me, but Zeus's power alone was too much for them.
Run, son!
Within seconds, my parents were killed with a blast of lightning. No! You'll pay for this! Zeus's head snapped towards me though, and I knew I had to go. On day 2, I was scaling down the mountain while lightning was shooting down all around me. Thankfully, though, I was able to take shelter inside a nearby cave. Phew, that was close.
Hey, keep it down!
Huh? I turned around and saw that with me were a couple of Cyclopses.
Stupid Hydra! You trying to get us killed?
What are you talking about? Just then, the cave wall blasted open, revealing gladiator soldiers.
There you are! We found our next herd of fighters!
Run!
We all ran for our lives, but they shot a bow right at me, knocking me out. I awoke and saw that I was on a platform being raised up. What's going on? Where am I? In a matter of seconds, I was above ground and in the middle of a coliseum. All around me was an audience cheering louder than ever.
Kill it! Kill it with fire!
What? I looked over and saw the Cyclopses were running around frantically, and one of them was killed by Hercules?
Oh, yeah! Now who wants to see me slay another beast?
I do! I want to see that!
Oh no! I ran for my life while the god chased after me. On days 3 to 4, I ran throughout the Colosseum while Hercules was doing everything he could to take me down.
You stupid Hydra! Take this!
He blasted a crazy cosmic power, which sent me across the arena. Wait, you have one of the cosmic artifacts. Hercules ran in and was about to deliver the final blow, but a strange power filled within me. I let out a large cosmic burst, which sent the god of strength tumbling back. Because of this, he had dropped the artifact. No! I ran over and picked it up, which caused me to grow larger in size. I now had 10 hearts and felt stronger than ever.
Give that back, you jerk!
He ran in right towards me, but with my new power, I slammed into him, taking down the god for good. Whoa.
Boo! Everyone, kill it!
They all pulled out their weaponry, but the other Cyclops ran over.
You're the Cosmic Hydra? Hurry, follow me!
With no other options, the two of us left and managed to escape. Phew, that was a close one. How do you know who I am?
The power of the cosmos has been rumored to be the strongest power in the world, and the one who wields it is said to be the rightful ruler of ancient Greece.
Really? That's why the gods took it from me. I'm gonna do whatever it takes and take them down. Just then, lightning began to shoot all throughout the sky.
Cosmic Hydra, we will find you.
We better hide. Follow me.
On day 5, the two of us managed to find a safe valley in the forest. I started to make a brand new Cosmic Hydra temple to replace the one destroyed by Zeus. I made a huge main table from marble and created a shrine inside to show off each of the cosmic artifacts. As I finished, I saw the Cyclops had made statues of all the gods, and Hercules was destroyed.
These are the rest of the gods that took your cosmic powers. Apollo, Poseidon, Athena, Artemis, Hades, and Zeus.
Okay, then let's take them down. Just then, a huge commotion came from outside. I rushed over, only to see running into the base was a dwarf.
Help! My blacksmith! It's being attacked by a god!
Where? I followed the dwarf back to its blacksmith and saw fire raining down from the sky. And after looking up, I saw the god Apollo destroying the entire place using his new cosmic power.
Protect the tools!
Take that, you peasants!
How awful.
Those dumb gods, they think they're on top of the world. I'll make him pay for what he's done.
I followed after where he flew from until seeing a large cloudy type kingdom up in the sky. I'm gonna take that god down.
Yeah, taking him on is a death wish, but there may be a way you can help.
On day 6, I followed the dwarfs to a nearby beach, and there in front of us was a massive anvil.
This is the Sacred Forge.
He threw me over a blueprint.
Use the forge to make this. With it, you'll be able to outsmart Apollo.
Okay, deal. I made my way inside, but saw something was wrong. There was no fire or lava to light the forge. Come on! Just then, a ghostly blacksmith came out from a nearby wall.
Boom!
Ah! I ran for my life as more and more ghostly blacksmiths kept poofing through the walls all around me. And it wasn't long until I was met with a dead end. Ah! Please don't kill me!
Jeez, calm down, dude. I was just trying to talk to you.
Oh, about what? The ghost blacksmith brought me to a main forge room, and it was completely taken over by plants.
All of the smiths that were here have passed away due to the evil plant takeover.
Evil plant takeover? By what? Just then, a tiny, cute little plant ran through the room.
Wah, 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 wah. By that!
You cannot be serious. Okay, if taking down that plant will let me use this forge, then that's what I'm gonna do. On day 7, I chased after the tiny plant.
Wah, 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 wah.
Get back here! It wasn't long until we made it into an opening with nothing but greenery everywhere. All right, I don't know how you took this forge down, but it stops now.
Blah, blah, blah.
The plant was very angry, and in a matter of seconds, it mutated into a giant, monstrous form. Oh, now that makes sense. It immediately began to shoot out deadly poison my way, and even shot out roots, trying to pull me into the ground. Ah! Knock it off! I tried my best to fight back against it, but it was just pointless. Nothing I did was working. No! Just then, one of the ghosts appeared through one of the walls.
Its roots. Attack the roots.
I looked over and saw beneath the plants were its roots all along the ground. Bingo! I ran over, and with a blast of my cosmic powers, I completely destroyed the plant, which caused all of its weeds to disappear. Because of this, the entire forge began to ignite and was turned back on. Awesome! I went back over to the main forge and entered the blueprints inside. In a matter of seconds, I had made Cupid's bow? How is this supposed to stop Apollo?
Hydra! His #1 weakness is love. It will work.
Okay. On day 8, we made it back to Apollo's cloud home. Once we made it up the steps, we saw that on it was a large party. He was looking over it all, playing music.
Remember the plan, kid.
Right. We snuck our way through the party to get to a good vantage point. Okay, I only have one shot at this. Everything was going smoothly until... Hydra! Oh no! Everyone at his party then went alert and began to panic. He looked over and my cover was blown.
The Cosmic Hydra! Get over here!
Apollo charged at me instantly, but I took my one shot. Because of this, he had fallen in love with me?
My. Have I ever told you how pretty your 6 eyes were?
Okay. Look, can I have the cosmic artifact you stole from me, please? Without hesitation, Apollo threw it out and gave it up. All right. I picked it up which caused me to upgrade again. I now had 15 hearts and had fiery powers that felt connected to the sun. Oh, yeah!
What the? How did you?
I guess the love effects are only temporary. He charged in towards me, but with my new upgrade, he didn't stand a chance. With one more attack, the god of the sun was down. Haha! Take that! I left the cloud castle and was making my way back home. But just as I made it back to the ground, Zeus himself bolted onto it.
What a disappointment.
In one hit, he destroyed the entire thing.
That Hydra will not rule Greece. He will regret ever standing up against the gods.
On days 9 to 10, I safely escaped Zeus and made it back to my base, where the dwarves were waiting for me. What are you guys doing here?
You got our forge back up and running, but now its location was found by the gods. We can't risk staying here.
Well, you're more than welcome to stay. With that, I worked with the dwarves to build them up a new forge in the base, fit with all the equipment they could ever need. There you guys go.
An armory fit for a king. Thank you, Fozo.
I then went over and placed down the next cosmic power. I also saw that Apollo's statue was destroyed. That's 2 down. Now, where could the others be? It was then that I heard someone shouting out from nearby. Save me, Athena! What's going on? I ran towards the shouts to see there was a path through the jungle with stone statues. Who did this? But then I heard shouting up ahead.
Done with you, creature! You know what I want, Athena!
Athena, another god! I ran into an opening where there were more statues, and the goddess Athena was locked in battle with Medusa.
You may be a god, but no one can avoid me for long!
Medusa expertly dodged one of her attacks and got in her line of sight. Because of this, the god was turned to stone, and the cosmic power was for the taking. I'll be taking that. But because I shouted, Medusa turned towards me.
Ah, the Cosmic Hydra. I was hoping you'd show yourself. I'll be taking this. And every other cosmic power you have, too.
She then started to slither. Wait, what? Oh no! But before she could reach me, a large stone ogre ran in and slammed into her. What the?
Hurry! She won't stay stunned for long! We need to go!
I ran off into the jungle with the ogre as we safely made it to his encampment. Their homes were completely made of stone, and more of his people were weak.
We've been looking for you, Hydra. Medusa has cursed my kind for as long as I can remember. We are immune to her gaze, but do not have the strength to destroy her for good. But you just might have a chance.
Well, she took something that belongs to me. So, show me what I need to do. On days 13 to 14, the ogre brought me over to their forge, where a powerful blade laid on an anvil, but it was completely broken.
This weapon is the only thing strong enough to defeat Medusa, but our kind has never been able to forge it into what it once was.
He then threw me over a list of materials.
If you find all the things on that list, we will be able to finish the blade so that you can use it against Medusa.
All right, I'm on it. I went out into the surrounding area to search for the 3 items: iron ore, a goat's horn, and ancient ember. Let's start with the easy stuff. I went down into some caves and mined some iron ore. Afterwards, I went over to a mountain biome where I found some goats. Sorry. After collecting the goat horn, all I had to find was ancient ember. But where do I find that? As I was thinking, I heard a strange buzzing coming from nearby. And as I went to investigate, I found a cave full of large chunks of amber. Perfect. This has to be the place. I entered inside and saw that I was surrounded by giant prehistoric mosquitoes. Oh no.
Intruder! Take his cosmic blood!
What? The mosquitoes rushed in and began to stab me with their pointed noses. Yeah! Stop! I was being cornered as the mosquitoes cut me off from the cave exit. And with my health only getting lower, I was totally done for when...
Hey! Hey!
We all turned to see that the stone ogre was standing at the entrance.
Another intruder! Get him!
The mosquitoes flew in, but their attacks couldn't pierce the ogre's stone skin.
Sorry, sir. Please don't hurt us.
All right then, leave!
With his mighty roar, all of them left the cave, leaving us with more than enough amber. Wow, you're crazy powerful.
The Medusa's curse has its benefits, but this amber, only you can get. Please, use your powers on it.
I did as he said, and blasted the amber chunks with my cosmic burst, causing it to melt down instantly. Yes, that was the final material.
All right then, let's head back.
We made it back safely to the ogre's camp, and with all the things needed, the ogre forged me the ancient sword. With it in my hands, each strike would release a burst of sound that could shatter any stone. Awesome!
With this, you should be able to take down Medusa. You just need to get in close.
Got it! So, where do I find her? On days 17 to 18, I followed the ogre's directions and made my way to the entrance of a ruined temple. And there were more statues. Yep, she's here.
All right, Fozo, you can do this. Just don't look directly in her eyes.
I cautiously made my way inside to see a large chamber filled with ruined pillars and rubble. It was then that I heard a voice echo out.
So, the Hydra returns. I was starting to get worried I wouldn't get all those cosmic powers.
And you're still not going to. I'm here to take back that amulet. It's mine.
So be it!
Suddenly, Medusa jumped out from the shadows and launched a petrifying blast right at me. Whoa! I ducked out of the way and ran around the room using the rubble as cover. She was doing everything she could, though, to take me down. But I used my cosmic fire right at her head, briefly blinding her.
Yeah!
With this opening, I was able to get in close. And with one echo strike, I cut off Medusa's head. Yeah, I did it. I picked up Athena's cosmic power, which caused me to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and could now summon Athena's shield to protect me. Sweet. Now, just one more thing to do before heading back home. On days 19 to 21, I took the ogres back to my base and made a huge stone dwelling just for them.
Thank you, Fozo. From now on, we fight whoever you tell us to fight.
Thanks. That's gonna come super helpful one day. After I finished their home, I added the next cosmic power and saw that Athena's statue had been destroyed. Nice. 3 more to go. Now, time to go look for some lunch. I went out of the base and went into the nearby woods to look for something to eat.
Help! Someone!
Huh? I began to follow the voice calling for help. And when I arrived, I saw that an enormous wolf was threatening to eat a defenseless deer. Hey! I jumped in between them and gave a huge roar to the wolf. But he rushed in to bite me. So, with Athena's shield, I was able to block his attack and follow up with my own cosmic abilities as well. And because of this, he was burnt to a crisp. Ha! Not so tough now, huh? Hey, are you all right?
I'm all right, but the forest has gone much wilder lately, and our goddess, Artemis, is nowhere to be seen. It's like she just disappeared.
Artemis, huh? She has one of my cosmic powers. Can you show me where you last saw her? On days 22 to 26, I followed the deer until arriving at Artemis's palace. Why would she leave such a beautiful place behind? Just then, we heard a noise and walked in its kitchen, only to find more wolves fine dining?
Hey, is that the guy that took down Henry? Get out of here.
Not until you tell me where Artemis is.
Artemis. Come on, everyone. Let's teach him a lesson.
The wolves charged in and began to attack me. I started to defend myself, though. And with all my abilities combined, I was able to take most of them out until one of them was left standing.
Whoa, whoa. Let's take it easy now.
Tell me where the god is.
Look. It was the big boss, all right? He got orders from Zeus to grab Artemis and her cosmic power.
Okay, then you better show me where he took her then. On days 27 to 29, I followed the wolf's directions, only to find a large, deadly maze. All right, time to charge in and find Artemis. I started to rush towards it, but as I did, I heard something click. Just then, a bunch of TNT started to explode all around me. Ah! The entire place is rigged? As I looked around, I saw that the TNT triggered a whole bunch of other traps. Arrows were flying from hidden dispensers, and explosions kept popping up everywhere. Oh no! I began to rush through all of the chaos, trying to avoid as many traps as I could. All the explosions, though, were causing the floor to give out. Who's that? With one final jump, I finally arrived at the center of the maze. Phew, too close. I looked inside, and in the center was a cage with the goddess Artemis just sitting inside of it. Haha, you're already trapped. Taking you down is gonna be easy. I began to rush towards her, ready to claim my cosmic power until...
Wait, don't come any closer.
Or what? You're gonna hurt me?
No, that thing will.
I turned around and saw a huge, towering figure right behind me, only to see it was a Minotaur. Oh no! On days 30 to 32, the Minotaur began to charge at me with its huge horns. Whoa! I moved back and started to use my cosmic powers to keep him away. But being so huge, he was able to push through my attacks. As he was charging at me again, he even could break through Athena's shield. Yeah!
You can't kill him, Hydra. My father blessed him with regeneration.
Then what am I supposed to do?
Let me out. I will help.
Are you crazy? The Minotaur hit me again, which brought me down to 1 heart.
What other choice do you have?
All right, here goes nothing. He tried to charge in, but I managed to dodge it and use the opening to run to Artemis's cage. I broke her out with my sword and set her free.
Here, take this.
The goddess then threw me over her cosmic power. On days 33 to 35, I grabbed Artemis's cosmic power and began to feel its power surging through me. I grew even stronger and now had 25 hearts with ultra sharp claws. All right, time to end this. I charged at the Minotaur and began to claw him down.
No! Zeus's gift was supposed to prevent this!
With the one final slash, I was finally able to defeat him.
Hydra, I can't thank you enough for rescuing me. I thought all my hope was lost.
Why were you locked up? Aren't you one of the gods?
I didn't want to follow my father Zeus. I believe that even monsters deserve to live in peace. And if you're going up against him, then you'll need all the help you can get.
Just then, lightning began to shoot everywhere. The two of us went out to see Zeus lined up with the other remaining gods.
Our numbers are shrinking to a Hydra.
In his frustration, he blasted a lightning bolt, striking the others.
The next time I see either of you, I expect to see the Hydra's body come empty-handed, and you'll answer to me.
In a single bolt, all of them disappeared. He's crazy strong. How am I even supposed to stand a chance? On days 36 to 39, I returned back to base with Artemis. Since she was a goddess, I made sure to make a suitable home for her inside the base. And I made a tall treehouse, complete with all the needs of a huntress, like bows, arrows, and more.
Not bad for a monster. Thank you. I'll make sure to train up everyone in the base so that they can have the best fighting chance.
Awesome. Thanks. After I finished her new home, I added Artemis's cosmic power to the shrine. Once I did, her statue was destroyed as well. I hope she doesn't see that. I then went out and viewed the entire base as a whole. It was all coming together. But just then, the Cyclops came running up to me.
Fozo! Something is happening in the ocean nearby! In Poseidon's domain!
Really? He has one of the cosmic powers. Can you show me where? The two of us ran to the nearby shoreline, only to discover it had been slowly turning to ice? What happened here? As I said this, a beam of ice shot out from the water, trapping the Cyclops in a cage.
Gah! It's so cold.
No! Then, coming from the water, was none other than Poseidon himself. On days 40 to 44, Poseidon floated closer, and up close, I could tell that his cosmic power was inside his trident.
Finally, I get to meet the Cosmic Hydra, the beast who couldn't save his parents or his friend.
With that, Poseidon teleported the ice cage away in a splash of water. Hey, bring him back!
Why don't you come take him?
He then dove underneath in a burst of speed. No! I chased after him and threw everything I could at him as he ran. But we were in his domain now, and he used the water to easily dodge my attacks.
Ha! So much for the god-slaying Hydra.
His words enraged me, causing me to swim in recklessly to take him down. But when I got close, I was blasted away. Gah! My head. I looked around and noticed I was thrown all the way to a deserted island. No, I have to find him again. I won't let Poseidon get away with this.
Don't you dare mention that name here!
Huh? I turned around to see an octopus had swum up to me looking very angry. Whoa. Look, I'm sorry. I want to stop him.
Oh, well then you and me got something in common. That guy's the worst! He thinks just because he's god of the seas that he can treat us aquatic animals like his toys!
Wait, really? Well, I'll do whatever I can to put an end to him.
Well, to find where he went, you're gonna have to find something first. Follow me.
The octopus led me underwater to a coral trench. Whoa.
At the other side of this trench lies the Siren's Conch. It's the only thing that will lead you to Poseidon's fortress.
And that's where he's keeping my friend. All right, let's make this easy. I quickly went to swim over to the trench, but when I did, I accidentally touched some coral that shot up and exploded on me. Yeah, what the?
Oh, yeah, forgot about that part.
I swam as fast as I could, trying to avoid the coral, but my large size made things extremely difficult. Yeah! Finally, I managed to reach the end and found the Siren's Conch. Yeah!
Good job! Now blow into the conch and the path should reveal itself.
I used the conch, which let out a loud horn that echoed through the ocean, and from it revealed a trail of bubbles. Nice! The octopus and I began to follow the trail until it led us to more open ocean. Oh, come on! But as I said this, the Siren Conch activated again, and the illusion faded, which revealed Poseidon's castle. On days 48 to 52, we were about to swim closer when I noticed that the gates were heavily guarded by terrifying ice golems.
Stupid creatures! Poseidon makes them with his trident to do all his dirty work.
Well, how do we get in without getting noticed?
Hold on, let me try something.
But as he did this, my form changed into an octopus. Whoa, how did you do that?
Us octopuses are masters at camouflage. Now, come on, just act natural.
The two of us approached the guards, and they noticed us.
Hello, we have come with a message for the King of the Seas.
It's really important. It can't wait. The guards slowly looked at one another and then stepped aside.
Thank you.
Yeah, all hail the god of the seven seas.
Dude, stop. Just keep swimming.
We began to move around the castle, looking for any sign of Poseidon, when we came into a room with the Cyclops in his ice cage.
Huh? Don't come any closer! Don't hurt me!
No, it's okay. We're here to get you out of here. But before I could run to his cage, I was blasted back by a beam of ice. That broke my disguise. Yeah! Oh no.
Cute disguise, Hydra, but once my men told me some wretched fish were coming to see me, I knew something was up.
I'm not a fish, I'm an octopus!
The octopus ran in to try and grab the god, but in one quick move, Poseidon killed him. No!
Now, it's time to gain Zeus's favor.
He then used his trident to summon a massive golem in the center of the room. Oh no, the golem slammed into the ground, causing a wave to hit me. I was fighting back with everything I could, but he just watched in amusement.
Yes! Kill him!
The golem was backing me into a corner, and with his powerful fists, was knocking me down to low health. I can't do it! He's too strong!
Bozo! No!
The Cyclops struck the sides of his cage, which caused Poseidon to fall off and drop the power. Because of this, the large golem froze in place. The cosmic power, it controls them. On days 57 to 59, I used the opening to run over and grab what was rightfully mine. And as I did, I began to upgrade. I gained 5 more hearts and can now shoot out powerful beams of ice and control the ice golem. I ordered it to run over and break the Cyclops out of his cage. Now, fight Poseidon!
Oh no.
The golem rushed in under my command to take down the god when a lightning bolt struck down in the room.
You have failed me for the last time, Poseidon. Wait, I can fix this. Just let me.
But before he could say more, Zeus struck him dead with another lightning bolt.
And you. I have had enough of your games. I'll kill you myself.
Zeus reached back to launch another bolt, but I used my new powers to create a wall that blocked him off.
Hurry! Now's our chance!
With that, my friend and I was able to return to the beach as fast as we could, safely away from Zeus. Phew, that was a close one. I'm definitely not ready to take Zeus on.
But you will be soon! And thank you for saving me.
Don't mention it. Now come on, let's get back home. On days 60 to 63, I made it back to my base with the Cyclops. We took the time to build up our octopus friend his very own memorial. Thank you for helping me. You fought with honor. This then gave me an idea, and I used Poseidon's staff to summon multiple golems to guard the perimeter of our base. There, now everyone could feel extra safe. With that, I went over to the god statue and saw that Poseidon's was destroyed. All right, just one more, and then I'm coming for you, Zeus. But just then, an earthquake started to shake the entire base.
To arms, men!
What's happening? I ran out and saw a horde of zombie piglins, wither skeletons, and other underworld mobs were trying to attack us. And all of them were coming from a giant underworld rift. What the? All my friends in the base were trying to fight back, but the horde was endless. I rushed in though and used Poseidon's trident to shoot huge beams of ice, which was able to clear a way to the rift.
Fozo, this is for sure Hades' doing. You must go to the underworld and stop him to close the rift.
On days 64 to 68, I quickly followed her instructions and began to run inside. But when I got to the edge, it was much deeper than I expected. Whoa! Okay, maybe this isn't the best idea. But because of my hesitation, a group of pigmen came up behind and shoved me inside. Ah! I fell until falling down into the underworld. Oh no! Thankfully though, I was able to use Athena's shield beneath me, which allowed me to take the fall. That was close. I then looked up to see my surroundings and noticed that a group of the underworld army was marching in my direction. Oh no.
Psst, over here.
I looked over and saw a small 3-headed dog was trying to get my attention.
Come with me if you want to live.
With no other choice, I ran after the dog and avoided the underworld patrol. Phew! Thanks, little guy, but why did you help me?
You're the Cosmic Hydra, right? Well, Hades has been a real stinker lately and won't give me any food because he's so focused on killing you. So I'm taking you to him myself.
You mean you'll lead me right to him? Oh no! You've captured me. I was powerless compared to you.
That's right. Now come with me, prisoner.
The small puppy then started to lead me away towards Hades. On days 69 to 73, I followed behind the puppy as he brought me all the way to a massive underworld fortress. But the whole place felt so empty. Where is everyone?
All of the guards are part of the army that's raiding the overworld right now. But don't get any ideas. I can bite you down right where you stand.
Right. We continued walking until finally entering a large throne room. And at its far end was Hades. The last cosmic power is mine.
Master, I have retrieved the Hydra for you.
Finally. Good boy.
More like, let me write to you. Let's end this. But before I rushed in, Hades threw a bone at the small dog.
Now heat up! It's time to teach this monster a lesson.
Huh? Suddenly, as the dog ate the bone, it instantly grew in both size and strength into a full-on Cerberus?
Now, watch!
With his command, Cerberus came charging right at me. Oh no! I ran back out of the way we came, trying to avoid the powerful bites of the dog. We began to cross a tall bridge, but when we were halfway across, oh no, the bridge collapsed underneath us. Ah! On day 74 to 77, Cerberus and I landed far below on an island. Yeah, I really need to stop falling. He was also super hurt, but he was ready to fight. All right, let's do this. We both rushed in, trying to do everything we could to take the other one out. He was fighting loyally for his master, but I knew what I was fighting for too. I unleashed constant beams of ice to slow his movement, and when I could, I came in close to clawed him for critical hits. My attacks were actually wearing him down, which returned him to his small dog form. Yeah!
I can't give up. Hades isn't gonna feed me for weeks after this.
You know, you can help me instead. You don't deserve to be treated like this. Fight alongside me, and you can have all the food you want.
I can? Okay.
Cerberus agreed to join me and started to lead me over to some platforms.
All right, just head this way. There should be another way into the fortress over here.
Sweet. On day 78 to 80, Cerberus and I made our way back towards the fortress. But before I could make the first jump, a fiery blast exploded in front of us. Yeah! We looked up to see that Hades was watching from above.
What do you think you're doing?
The Hydra will give me all the food I want, so I'm helping him take you down.
So be it.
With that, Hades began to unleash fiery blasts at us from above. We gotta get closer. We began to jump up the platforms, going as fast as we could to dodge his attacks. I finally made it back onto the fortress, but Hades suddenly appeared behind me.
Enough playing around!
He began to transform and became much more powerful. Oh no, he slashed down at us. And out of instinct, I summoned Athena's shield to block his attack. I got hit and knocked Cerberus off of the edge. No! While I was distracted, Hades slashed into me again, taking me down to low hearts.
Now that traitor is dealt with, I'll kill you myself!
On days 81 to 85, Hades came in to take me down, but I used my cosmic powers to blind him before he could. Using this opening, I tried to run away, but accidentally ran back into the throne room.
Where are you going? Don't you need this?
I turned around to see that Hades threw down the last cosmic power.
I am a god! I don't need anything to kill a monster like you!
But just then, he was attacked from behind.
What the?
I looked over to see Cerberus? You're okay.
I'm lava-proof? Duh. Now hurry, grab the power.
I rushed up and grabbed the cosmic power, causing me to upgrade one final time. I now had 35 hearts and became the most powerful cosmic being in ancient Greece.
Rah! No! No!
Hades came to try and strike me down, but with my new powers, I summoned a storm of cosmic meteors to rain down and take down the god for good. Yes, we did it! But before we could celebrate, the entire fortress began to shake. Oh no, without its god, it's gonna collapse!
It's all right, in here.
With that, Cerberus opened a portal back to the overworld. Yeah! On days 86 to 90, Cerberus and I appeared at the foot of a giant mountain. Where are we?
Oh, this is Mount Olympus. Isn't that where you're from?
What? No, this is where the gods are from. As I said this, we saw soldiers of the gods' army marching by and heading up to the mountain. What are they up to? I snuck behind them and made it to the top of Mount Olympus. And there, appearing before all of his soldiers, was Zeus.
My brothers or sisters have either failed or turned against me. So it is up to you to fight alongside me, your god. We will march on the Hydra's home and tear it down from the state my brother Hades left it in. And all the cosmic power will return to its rightful owner, me.
Oh no, my base! What did Hades do to it? On days 91 to 94, with the help of Cerberus's portals, we quickly made it back to my base to see the place was still recovering from the underworld's invasion.
Fozo! Oh, thank goodness! We did all we could, but Hades' men really did a number on us.
And the temple?
It's all right, Fozo. The ogres fought valiantly and defended it.
Good. I just have one more thing I need to add to it. I immediately went over to a new spot in the base and made the tiny Cerberus puppy his very own doghouse to stay in. And after that, I added all the food he could possibly imagine.
So much food! It's amazing. It's all amazing. Thank you so much, Fozo. This is way better than anything Hades has ever done for me.
Yeah, of course. After I dealt with all of that, I went throughout the base and added a wall all around us to make sure everyone stayed safe. And done. Now, even a god won't scare us. Just one more thing to do. I went over and placed down the final cosmic power as Hades' statue crumbled to dust. That's it. That's the last one. With that, all of the cosmic power in the universe flowed into me and caused me to gain complete control of the cosmos. Sweet.
I think you're finally ready to face Zeus, Fozo.
We all are.
Thanks, everyone. I couldn't have done this without all of you. And now it's time to finish it together. On days 95 to 99, I walked out to face Zeus's army as his soldiers were lined up at the base of Mount Olympus.
The wretched Hydra has finally come to surrender.
Far from it, Zeus. I'm here to defeat you and make you pay for taking down my parents.
You may think you are something from killing the other gods, but I am the king of gods. Kill him!
The army of mortals ran in under his command, but thankfully, I wasn't alone.
Go! Everyone, clear a path for Fozo!
My friends all ran in to face the army. The ogres and cyclopses were using their brute strength to clear them out, and Artemis was picking them all with her storm of arrows.
You traitor!
Zeus flew down and struck her with his lightning bolt, nearly taking her out with one hit. No! He reached back to throw another one, but I used my new control of the cosmos to teleport in and shield her from his attack. Stay away from her, Zeus! Your fight's with me!
You want to fight, Hydra? Find me at the peak.
In a flash, Zeus was gone. Are you okay?
Yes, I'll be fine. But go. We can distract the army long enough for you to face Zeus. He won't stop until either you or he is dead.
All right, it's time to end this. On day 100, I teleported up to the peak of Mount Olympus to face Zeus once and for all. He appeared in a powerful bolt of lightning ahead of me and started a massive storm.
You inferior creation. Don't you understand? You cannot be trusted with this power.
And you do? The gods wanted nothing to do with the people and creatures of this world. You would have destroyed everything for power.
Us gods were made to rule. Rule over all!
Zeus started to barrage me with rapid lightning attacks to take me out as quickly as possible. I teleported around though to dodge them, but he just kept coming. I fought back with everything I had, trying to burn, slash, and blast him down. I even flew in close for another round of attacks, but as I did, he let out a pulse of electricity that knocked me back and knocked all the cosmic powers out of me. Yeah!
Don't you see? Your destiny is to die by my hands.
No, my destiny is to use these powers to defend the world from people like you. Zeus rushed in to finish me off, but I grabbed all the cosmic powers at once and hit him head on with my cosmic meteors.
No!
While they rained down, I followed up with the one final blast, finally taking down the king of the gods. Yes, I did it! And now the entire world could finally live in peace.